The Race of Legends. In the land of Veradora, where floating islands drifted above emerald jungles and rivers shimmered like liquid sapphire, lived a girl named Lyra. But unlike the other children of Vareth village, who dreamed of taming sky serpents or learning spells, Lyra had only one passion: dinosaurs. While her best friend Finn practiced with his wooden sword, swearing he'd become the greatest sky rider, and mischievous Mira snuck into the alchemy tents to mix potions that always exploded, Lyra spent her time sneaking past the village gates, hoping to catch a glimpse of the dinosaurs roaming the wildlands. She didn't just want to see them. She wanted to ride one. One fateful evening, as the twin moons bathed the jungle in silver light, Lyra convinced Finn and Mira to follow her on a small, harmless adventure. Her words, not theirs. "We'll just take a quick look," she promised. In and out. Mira crossed her arms. "That's what you said last time. And we ended up running for our lives from a giant bug monster." Finn pointed his wooden sword at Lyra. "I still have nightmares about the goo." But Lyra was already grinning. "Come on, where's your sense of fun?" So, against their better judgment, Finn and Mira followed Lyra into the forbidden jungle. The jungle was alive with sounds: the chirps of feathered raptors, the distant roars of thunder lizards, and the rustling of massive leaves as creatures moved unseen. Lyra led the way, stepping over giant footprints while Mira muttered about all the ways they could die. Then, just as they reached a moonlit clearing, they spotted something incredible. A young velociraptor, its iridescent green feathers shimmering in the light, was tangled in a hunter's net. It snapped and thrashed. But the more it struggled, the tighter the ropes became. Lyra gasped. "We have to help it." Finn took a nervous step back. "Or we could not." Mira sighed. "We're definitely helping, aren't we?" Before Finn could protest, Lyra was already cutting the ropes. The raptor flinched but didn't attack. Once freed, it limped away, then stopped. It turned back, watching Lyra. Then, to everyone's shock, it nuzzled her hand. Lyra beamed. "I think I'll call you Talon." Mira raised an eyebrow. "You're keeping it?" But before Lyra could answer, a deep growl rumbled from the trees. From the shadows emerged a much larger dinosaur, Talon's mother. Finn shrieked. "Vera honodi." Mira grabbed her bag. "I have a smoke bomb. Should I use it?" Lyra held up her hands, heart racing. "Wait. Maybe she won't attack if we—" The massive dinosaur let out a thunderous roar. "Run!" Finn screamed. The three of them sprinted for their lives, Mira tossing the smoke bomb behind them for good measure. Talon, surprisingly, ran with them, easily keeping pace. They burst out of the jungle, panting and gasping as the sounds of pursuit finally faded. Mira doubled over. "That was horrible." Finn groaned. "I think I aged 20 years. Lyra, still catching her breath, looked at Talon. The young raptor was still there, watching her like she was part of his pack now. Slowly, hesitantly, she climbed onto his back. Talon didn't shake her off. Instead, he took off running. Lyra's eyes widened as the jungle blurred past them, the wind rushing through her hair. It was unlike anything she had ever felt. The thrill, the speed, the sheer joy of it. She let out a wild laugh. From the ground, Mira blinked. Did she just? She did. Finn said, mouth hanging open. Lyra circled back, grinning.
That was
amazing. And that was just the beginning. Over the next few weeks, she and Talon became inseparable. They raced through the jungle, practiced tricks, and dodged Myra's increasingly ridiculous safety contraptions.
then.
One day, while leaping over the village rooftops, they caught the attention of the Sky Riders, the elite warriors who rode flying beasts. When they saw a girl riding a dinosaur, they issued a challenge. If she could outrun and outmaneuver the Sky Riders in a trial, she would earn a place among them. The race took place on the floating cliffs of Ether Reach, where the winds howled and the paths crumbled beneath reckless feet. The Sky Riders, on their winged serpents, smirked. A groundbound girl? Beating them? Impossible. But they underestimated Lyra and Talon. As the race began, Talon's powerful legs carried them forward in great, leaping bounds. They dodged falling rocks, leaped over chasms, and even used the jungle's vines to swing across impossible gaps. When the Sky Riders tried to block them, Lyra guided Talon into a daring dive off a cliff, only to land perfectly on a lower ledge and sprint ahead. By the time they crossed the finish line, the crowd erupted into cheers. Lyra had won. That day, she didn't just earn a place among the Sky Riders. She changed history. For the first time, dinosaurs were accepted as noble mounts. And a new order was born, the Dino Riders of Veradora. And so, the girl who once dreamed of dinosaurs became a legend, racing through the skies with her best friends Finn, Mira, and, of course, Talon by her side.